The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. Bayshul now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bayshul He has this down to the 34. Give him 37 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't strip that run any better.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That's complete to Bowers outright. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another run for Henry. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Jonte Barron has it. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. We're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Headed left. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd down, give to Tootin. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Over first and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets lower the deficit to a single possession. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. All set for the kickoff. Slime with the honors. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
On the give, it's Tootin. Where's the intensity we expect in the playoffs? The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their early lead to 13. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Jets 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Williams from the gun. This is a heater going deep. That's caught at the 25. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-score game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Toward the running slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. The Bengals are out in front. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the move past the 40. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling game. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Hand off to Tootin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Going to the ground again on first. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They've got a man in motion. Miro throwing on third down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here we go, set.
Now they send them back in motion right. Throwing here, Milrow. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Tootin. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Out of the gun, Henry. It'll be a yard at most there, and it's second down. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
4th down, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Kittle makes the catch. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Again, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal. Now Williams. And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. It connects on the deep shot. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. On the return, here comes Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now here's Williams. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Williams throwing again here on second down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Third down. Here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. You found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They will go for it. Williams. He throws a bullet deep. Big gain downfield. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's going to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, run for Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
To the air on third and long. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tootin now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Here we go. Packer and left. Hawk 70.
Swamp man's in motion right. Shotgun now for Milrow. It's cut right side by Watson. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Come on, come on. Hey. Wrap all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Putting Olave on the slant. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Back to throw it. It's complete. This is Olave. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. Motion to the left is Olave. Milrow with it on 1st. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Milrow from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashul to and he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. Pass brought in by Watson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Line up the design keeper. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Right here with Tootin. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
3rd and long for him here. He brings it in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll put push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Return starts at the 3. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Williams from the gun. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Jets 1st down.
Williams on 1st down. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 1st down, Williams. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
38, Jets 35.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Okay, great.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off Trey Amos. And the Jets have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
The Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams set to pass. time, rolling right. He's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. So they'll decline this and take the result. First down now, ball at the 33. Running it after the penalty. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Henry on second. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. They got there in time. He's taken down. The Jets take their first time out. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
At the 30-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
To throw. Headed out right. Making the call himself. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death. It's been the type of game that makes the playoffs so great to watch. Let's spot the AFC title game on the line as we're underway in overtime. He stopped on the run back of the 27. New York to the line. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. On the move, headed right. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Yet again, he finds Kittle. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Touchdown wouldn't win it, but no points on the drive, Brock. Could likely end it. It's 2nd down.
Second and 3.
He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Trying to run with Henry. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the Bengals' 3-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Oh, big interception here. Jonte Barron has it. And the Bengals surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort. That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Milrow from the gun. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Bengals.
Milrow with it on first. Throwing the out round complete. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 12. And the Bengals first down.
First down throw here from Milrow. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He'll come up on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. With the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Second and 3.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Looking to throw it. Oh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The Jets take their first time out. So a field goal would win it, but the kicker remaining on the sideline, partner. They're going for it on fourth down. Design run. Here's Milrow. And he can't do it himself. They're on him short of the line to gain, and the defense forces the turnover on downs. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Not to turn by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
Brings up second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Offensive line fast.
Gain of 6. That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 49.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Williams from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
13 yards
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. So a key moment here in overtime for both teams to strategize. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. Just how close do they try and get before sending out the field goal team, Brock? It looks like at least one more play as they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it at the 5. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that's separation.
And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. So the win goes to the Jets. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. A couple of deserving teams laying it all out there. And they were finally able to get the win and keep their playoffs going.